It's 4 o'clock in Logan County, Arkansas, where a man is being held on suspicion that he murdered a 2-year-old child and then tried to burn the house down to cover his tracks. The details from Arkansas State Police on this alleged heinous crime on the way. A legend of Mark Tree has passed away. We're remembering Mary Ann Arnold coming up. Learning about True Detective, it's filming in Arkansas for their next installment. Plus, Apple is being sued about something we told you about yesterday. No snow on the way in your new wave forecast. I'm sorry, but the details are next. And we're talking to George Jarrett, our favorite friend for Fridays. We're going to talk to him about the new tax bill that was signed into law earlier today by President Trump. Here we go with the news on a Friday.
Reporting.
A heinous crime reported here in our state of Arkansas, and we're learning about it from Arkansas State Police today. It happened in Logan County, and the report is rather disturbing. In fact, even with us knowing very little details about it, what it leaves to the imagination is tough to stomach. Ricky Carter, 27 of Logan County, is in jail right now. He is facing a charge of first-degree murder and arson in connection with an investigation that's being led by special agents of the Arkansas State Police's Criminal Investigation Division. CID from Arkansas State Police became involved after, on December 21st, Paris, Arkansas Police responded to a loud noise complaint at the address of the suspect on South Elm Street in the Paris city limits. When they arrived, the house, or the residence we should say, was on fire. The Paris police officer that responded helped Ricky Carter, staying at the residence, carrying 4 minor children out of the home. 3 of the children were not injured. One of the children was badly injured, a 2-year-old. The 2-year-old was taken to a local hospital, pronounced dead. The investigation is continuing. We're not exactly sure of the cause of death of the child. The body has been sent to the Arkansas State Crime Lab to determine the manner and cause of death. A true legend of Northeast Arkansas passed away Thursday afternoon, someone that I had the pleasure of meeting along the way. Mary Ann Arnold, who was the mayor of Mark Tree, but had done so much more in her amazing life, passed Thursday afternoon. She was born in 1927 and was of the family of the E. Ritter and Company family. She became president of that company in 1976 after the then president died of cancer. She moved on in life and was inducted into the Arkansas Women's Hall of Fame. In 2013, a special election came up after the Mark Tree mayor passed, and Arnold ran for it and won. As a matter of fact, yours truly moderated a debate that she was a participant in, and she could not have been a more sweet and caring and kind lady. Made it very easy for someone such as myself, who was very inexperienced at the time, to feel comfortable there. What a sweet lady she was. She was appointed by President Clinton as the chair of the Arkansas Agriculture Stabilization and Conservation Service. She had an unbelievably long list of accomplishments in her life. In fact, the Encyclopedia of Arkansas.net has a page that we linked on NEA Report's Facebook page that includes a great deal of her history. She was a legend that will be missed. A special event is planned tomorrow night at Laredo Grocery, right at the county line of Craighead and Greene counties. It's to honor the memory of late Stacy Quintana, who was tragically murdered on December 23rd, 2015. One of the very first stories I covered when I was at the Jonesboro Sun and met the owners of Laredo Grocery, Randy and Angela Pugsley, an incredibly sweet family who lost someone very near and dear to them through a crazy murder-for-hire plot orchestrated by her estranged husband, Charles Quintana, who's sitting in a jail cell right now along with 3 others for that act. The information, if you want to find out more about that, is at neareport.com, but the information about what's happening this weekend is coming at you right now. The Christmas party is going to be held in Stacy's honor 2 years since the tragedy took place there at the store. The party will be for less fortunate children. The owners told me that Stacy loved whenever children would come in for Christmas, as she was the manager there at the store. She always liked to give the kids candy and make sure they left with smiles on their faces. Now, in her honor, The kind of love that she showed the children will be showed to the children still at the very same place she watched over. Santa will be there as well. And for those who want to help out, you can donate gifts or money for those in need. An EA Report will be live tomorrow night at the event, 6 p.m. Saturday night, Laredo Grocery. And if you don't know where it's at, head to neareport.com. I included a map on this story so you can find it easily. If you're a fan of the HBO series True Detective, then you're going to love to know this. The show's next season, the third season, will be filmed right here in Arkansas. We learned about this today in a report from TalkBusiness.net. The third season is going to be filmed in Northwest Arkansas, to be specific, and it's going to be a huge boom for the economy there. As a matter of fact, the Arkansas Economic Development Commission's chairman said that it would be the largest and most expensive production we've ever had in the state. That's what Mike Preston said. Its official synopsis for the True Detective season says the next installment of True Detective tells the story of crime in the heart of the Ozarks and a mystery that deepens over decades and will play out in 3 separate time periods. It's actually going to be based around an Arkansas State Police detective and Amelia Reardon, a school teacher with connection to 2 missing children in 1980. Remember how we told you the story yesterday that Apple had admitted to slowing down phones as they released newer models of phones each year? Well, we learned that story after Apple was forced to admit to what they have been doing secretly and what many have claimed that they've done for a long time, but have been called conspiracy theorists until Thursday when we learned about it. Well, guess what? Now a lawsuit's been filed against Apple, and it's a class action lawsuit. It's been filed by 2 individuals in California claiming damages that Apple did not have permission to artificially slow down their phones. Apple says it's doing the slowdown to save your battery. It says that your battery will shut off completely if the phone is not artificially slowed down. Still, Apple didn't admit it until they were caught and forced to after a journalistic company provided charts showing the devices slowed down. Apple says it's been doing the practice for at least a year, but quite a few people are doubting Apple's word now that they came out after they were caught. Flash flood watches in effect across northeast Arkansas, and we're expecting the rainfall to continue through tomorrow. It's all part of your New Wave wireless forecast, home of the $49 iPhone screen repair. Let's talk about this flash flood watch we've got in effect right now. It lasts until 9 a.m. Saturday morning, as we're expecting to see between 1 and 2 inches of new rainfall tonight, and then more rainfall possible as we move into tomorrow, just not quite as much. Here's what it looks like on the 5-day forecast. First up, we're looking tonight at showers, maybe even a thunderstorm, and some of those storms will bring heavy rainfall, as we mentioned already. Winds also could be a little stiff, between 10 and 15 miles per hour out of the north, and the chance for rain 100%. It's going to rain all night. Into your Saturday, oh, by the way, the low around 40 tonight. Then into your Saturday, showers and possibly a thunderstorm before 7 a.m., and then showers likely between 7 and 1. Some storms may produce more of that heavy rainfall, as the chance for rain 100%, but it's not expected to be over a quarter of an inch of rain throughout the day Saturday that falls. The high, though, drops to 45 as a cold front's moving in, and it's going to last all throughout next week. For Saturday night, mostly cloudy, a low around 31. Then for Christmas Eve, it looks like a partly sunny day with a high near 41. If you followed us the last few days, you'll know that the Weather Service had said there was a chance for some snow flurries, very light occasional snow flurries on Sunday. That's completely gone now from the forecast. The chance for a white Christmas looks like to be history. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, a low around 24. And on Christmas Day, mostly sunny with a high near 40. Very chilly day for your Christmas Day. Then mostly cloudy. Monday night with a low around 27. Tuesday, another sunny day. A high near 42. Jumping ahead a few days, we're seeing a possibility for some rainfall on Thursday. Another chance for snow flurries had earlier been mentioned in the week. That is now also gone. Well, don't forget, with Christmas next week and New Year's the week after, we've got some changes to the trash schedule in most communities in northeast Arkansas. Specifically, the biggest one in Jonesboro, it looks like this. Monday trash collection will be done on Tuesday, along with Tuesdays. That's the same for the week that follows. I know the city of Walnut Ridge is doing something similar. They posted it on their Facebook page this afternoon. Most communities are having a few changes for the holiday season. Well, if you're driving and you're traveling this holiday season, drive sober, please, or get pulled over, and maybe far worse. State police are participating in not only an increased enforcement of driving while intoxicated laws, but they're actually going to be doing some roadblocks at different areas across the next couple of weeks. I saw a release from Truman on that yesterday. Traffic crashes are responsible for a great many fatalities. It's something that you don't want to risk as you're out and about this holiday season. Tax reform, it got signed into law today, but what does it mean exactly? It's some complicated stuff, so we asked our buddy George Jarrett to let us give him a call while he's on a road today, a rainy road to say the least. He's going to talk to us after the break and tell us a little bit more about what that means for Americans and for American businesses. That's next. First up, though, let's take a trip abroad to hear from one of our servicemen and women that are serving abroad here this holiday season, bringing those freedoms back home to us that we enjoy so much while they sacrifice overseas.
Hey, it's First Sergeant Carter from Camp Bondsteel. I just want to say season's greetings to all my family and friends back in Arkansas. See you guys soon.
If you're a business owner, gaining new customers and retaining them is your top priority and biggest hurdle. Today, 85% of customers search online or look for you on social media. Do you have an effective strategy to reach them? At Ace One, we will customize a digital marketing strategy comprising of social media, web, and video marketing that fits your budget. Our dedicated account managers will work with you to create engaging campaigns, covering all digital media outlets. Ace One, your partner in digital marketing. Contact us today.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Welcome back. With tax reform passing and President Trump signing it into law today, many of us are wondering what's next. What's next for our business? What's next for our personal lives? Well, if there's one person that can help educate us about it, it's George Jarrett, journalist at talkbusiness.net and one of our friends here at NEA Report. We recorded an interview with George earlier today. On the phone right now with George Jarrett, who's actually on his way. Where are you headed? You said you were going somewhere?
I'm headed to Hardy. I'm going to go do an interview with Avenues Magazine.
Fantastic. Talking to them about Creekside Bones, one of your books that you've written that a lot of our readers have picked up and talked to us about. Talking to George today as we just saw President Trump earlier today sign into law the new tax bill. And many of us, well, all of us are going to be affected by this in some form or fashion. So, George, I mean, through your knowledge, your research, your business reporter at heart, who benefits from this and who doesn't, I guess?
Well, I think to a certain degree, everybody's going to benefit to some degree for the most part at first.
Okay.
Everybody, you know, if you're making the median income in this country, you're going to see a little bit of tax relief. The people that really benefit from this are the super wealthy and corporations. They are getting a massive tax cut. The corporate tax rate is dropping from 35 to 20%, which is a major change. Now, the interesting thing about this is there's been two competing theories through the years between Democrats, Republicans, conservatives, and liberals about how we think the economy works the best. And the Republican model has always been based upon the notion that if you give corporations more money, if they're able to be taxed less, if they will pay their workers better, and they will hire more of them. So this we will finally know for sure if that model works or not. So we'll find out. We'll just kind of wait and see. The last quarter of growth is around 3%. President Trump says we can get to 4 or 5, which would just be unbelievable. But you know what? This time next year, we'll see what happens.
So there's a lot of possibilities for growth, but we're also seeing a lot of reporting, I think, from joint committees on the matter that this could increase the deficit as well. Is there a chance that this growth could offset the deficit that this tax cut's going to make?
It's possible. A lot of the Republicans in Congress, they argue that the GDP growth is going to be so phenomenal that it will offset the $1.5 trillion that will be added to our national deficit. And here's the problem. If we don't grow at that clip, when you add that much crushing debt to our national debt, you literally are looking at a possibility of causing some type of economic downturn. And so this is a high-stakes game they're playing right now. And we'll see what happens. A lot of companies have announced here in the last day or so that they're going to give employees bonuses, and they're saying they're going to raise their wages and things like that. We'll see what happens. A little Christmas bonus now isn't going to mean anything next year if your wages haven't increased. A lot of economists who've looked at this plan think what it will ultimately end up doing is the disparity between the ultra wealthy, the middle class, and the poor is just going to continue to grow. And from all the reporting I've done through the years, I think it's probably our number one economic concern now is this disparity between the top and everyone else.
George Jarrett on the phone on his way to, I forgot already. Thanks, George. Be safe wherever you're going.
And same to you.
Let's check your weather forecast one final time for everybody that's heading out of town. Please make sure you're extra cautious, safe, and careful as you're driving on those slick roads. A reminder, we have a flash flood watch in effect until Saturday morning for most parts of northeast Arkansas. 1 to 2 inches of rain expected to fall tonight. That is a lot. That is a lot of rainfall to fall, so you may see localized flash flooding in different areas, just like we predicted yesterday. The weather forecast for tonight from New Wave looks like this. As we mentioned, 1 to 2 inches of rain. Looks like a low of about 40 degrees tonight, but tomorrow a cold front moves in. The high is only going to go up to 45. We're going to see rainfall really around 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. is when the showers are the most likely. Then it looks to be mostly a cloudy day, so the shower's going to be moving out, so you may even see the sun a little bit. The high near 45. Saturday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 31. Partly sunny for your Sunday and a high of 41. No chance to see any of those snow flurries, the weather service is telling us today. For your Christmas day, looks to be a partly to mostly sunny day with a high near 40, 27 for the overnight low. That's doing it for us today here on NEA Report. We're back next week. Should be back on Tuesday with more news from Northeast Arkansas as we enjoy the holidays. We'll be back at 4 p.m. with more. And remember, you can like us on Facebook and like us and follow us on YouTube to have all of our shows delivered directly to your phone every day. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Have a safe holiday season. Have a very Merry Christmas and enjoy the time with your families.